guys doing in Pyro?
I'm gonna go do some mining.
Oh, you're going to an OLP?
I don't know.
He has no idea where he's going. I'm taking him on a little adventure. Road trip in space.
Adventure.
We're going on a trip.
Back in the day, going off on an off-beaten path to get to anything like that was actually better than going to an actual location.
He's
Back
right.
in the day, before Pyro came out, and before it was 3 point something or whatever, I think. It was still pretty early days. Back when I still had my 890 that I bought in game.
I don't even know how many servers that last for.
You what?
I don't know how many servers that 890 jump lasts for, because I'm sure there was a wipe at some point.
Yeah, it did get wiped. I had it for like, I think 3 or 4 patches before it got wiped, but only because they had to clear the database. Because people were duping.
Yeah.
Duping's a thing again.
4.0 wiped purchased ships in game.
They wiped a lot of things, but not others, because there were still things that should have been not in my list that I still had. But from what I understand, yes, they were supposedly doing a wipe at 4.0, but we're not really supposed to get any more after that now.
Oh, so we're gonna keep everything going forward?
Duping is happening again, so you know.
Yeah.
It is, but they're going to handle it differently. They're going to wipe the accounts that have it, and they're probably going to kick them off the fit.
Oh,
Which is why I say whenever you see just random items on the floors of stations and things, don't pick it up because it's possibly duped items. And how they can find out if it's a duped item is it shares the same unique ID as another item because it's duped. Each item, even if it's the same gun or the same piece of whatever, it has its own unique ID tied to it. And it's the same way on a lot of games. Most MMOs have it, DayZ's got it, Arma's got it, a bunch of other shit. They have their item ID, which is tied like a SKU number that's tied to the item itself, as this is that item, this is the ID for this particular item, but they also have an ID that's unique to each version of that same item. Or each instance of that same item.
Each item has a child.
So they have 2 IDs that are tied to them. They have the ID stating this is this object, and then they have the idea that this is this item, then there's several of them. So it has this unique ID. So one item will, one of the same item will have a different ID, secondary ID.
There are many like it, but mine is unique.
Yeah, exactly. So there's a unique ID indicating that this is the one that you have, on top of the item ID itself.
You're saying that if I blow someone's ship up and steal their guns, I'm gonna get fucking banned for duping?
No, if you grab someone who has some shit, and most likely the odds are anyone who stores shit on their ship like that probably aren't duping, because most people will have it in
stations. If you're caught, I'm guaranteeing if you're caught with duped items and it's only like 1 or 2, they know you're not actually duping. They know you probably got a hold of something not trying to. But if you're caught with tons of money from duped items or a ton of duped items, they'll know.
Yeah,
handle it.
The main thing that they're worried about when it comes to duping is money. If you have an excess amount of money, they can actually see, because of how the back end works, they can actually see how you've obtained that money.
Well, I'm about to be dead.
Ow.
I survived.
So I'm only sitting at 1.5 million in credits, so I'm fine.
Hold on a second.
They can see.
Okay, never mind. I guess I'm not going to say why I almost died.
They can see. I bet they can still they can see how what has moved through your inventory system as well. So say you've had like 120 scripts sitting in your inventory for the past 2 months, and then you decide to go and sell it and get a lot of money that way, and it's flagged for some odd reason. they can
Yeah,
see
but-
that it's been sitting in your inventory for a long time and you're not duping it.
And they also see that you collected it, so it's not
Yeah.
like.
Well, I guarantee you they can still see the IDs of each item that were.
Oh yeah, they're all
They're
different.
really
So they
good
have
at
an initial ID which is tied to the type of item, and then they have a
Yeah,
unique ID that each of those same item have a unique ID from each
Yep.
other.
Every single asset that the player can interact with has its own unique ID. And I'm guessing, if that's the case, I wonder if duping actually dupes the ID as well.
It does.
It should.
That's how
Yes.
But that would make it so that like duped physical items would have a hard time, or the distribution system would have a hard time maintaining where that is in the physical world, because like they have the same ID and it's trying to reference, oh, this
database
object with this
will
ID
Oh, yeah, it would
has to
set
be
off a
sitting
ton
at
of
this.
fucking errors and flags, so they would see it pretty
Yeah.
quickly.
Yeah.
As I would feel like if their physics system, how the back end takes an item and places it in the world has to do with its ID as well.
Okay, so before I forget, the reason I almost died was because the asteroids didn't render in until I was already going at Mach Jesus.
Skill issue.
Why are you going
I
so
collided because I was busy talking instead of thinking about what I was doing. I'm fine.
Because
I'm
he's trying to
alive.
run through space like a ninja, and he ain't built for it.
I'm fine.
I wouldn't doubt
not
if some
dead
duping
and-
methods, current or in the past, do generate random IDs for each duped object.
That's a possibility.
Well, that's how people got banned in Fallout 76, by the way, was because people were duping and the IDs were all the same.
Yep.
In most games, duping clones the ID.
Well, I wonder how. I
You're
wonder how
cloning.
EVE Online handles duping, because me and my friends were yesterday. We're talking about EVE Online not really known for having duping problems. Like the only time I've ever remember duping being a thing or hearing about duping in EVE Online was like in the early days. People found out how to dupe blueprints, so they were duping infinite or very specific infinite run blueprints that technically there was only like 3 or 4 in existence, and they duped them to being dozens of them. And
Yeah, from what I understand, the way that game also does that is a similar way that it was in Fallout 76 with its ID system. So most likely those people probably got into serious fucking trouble.
Oh, yeah,
Considering
no,
the
they
fact
did.
that They probably sold it for Plex, which most
Plex
people
wasn't a
use
thing.
real. Well,
Plex wasn't a thing up until like I think it was like 2011, 2012.
See, if I was to ever dupe, I wouldn't dupe something rare. I would dupe something super
Online,
common
when
that
did
there's
Plex
already
come
a
in?
ton of with a little bit of value. So that way,
I definitely
it doesn't get
had.
tracked.
That was
I definitely had to
2008.
use-
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely had to do it in 2011 or 2012 because I was still living at my dad's house.
Yeah, in November 2008 was when they introduced the Plex system.
So
How does EVE Online prevent duping?
You gotta make everything.
probably, Well,
And
to be honest, I think it's a similar way.
Preventing item duplication duping is a crucial task to maintain a fair and balanced in-game. While the exact details of EVE's internal anti-duping measures are not publicly known, here are some common approaches used in blah 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 in other games.
That's basically saying blah blah blah,
Yeah.
trade secret, blah blah blah. We ain't gonna tell you, blah blah blah. I
blah
don't
blah
know.
trade secret, but we use the same process as most other games. In other words, it's the ID system.
Yeah.
Unique ID, item IDs, server side verifications,
Yep.
item state management,
Mm-hmm.
locking inventories during trade, robust error handling, continuous monitoring and patching.
Practically. Practically.
Okay. I just arrived here at the Stanton Gateway.
Roger that. Give me a few minutes while I get myself acquainted.
Yep. But also one of the crucial things for EVE when it comes to exploits in general is that it's a fucking one and done. unless you can prove that it was a mistake.
Yeah.
Usually you can
how would
fight
you
it, but
prove, what?
yeah.
How would you prove it's a mistake though?
If you run into an exploit that is not known,
Technically, how you prove it was a mistake is you report it before they find out.
yeah,
Hey, I
which
did
usually their system is very robust at catching exploits too. I don't know how they handle it, but it's pretty fucking fast. But yeah, if you could be like, oh hey, I think I accidentally duped some items, like I'm not entirely sure, just sending you guys a little bit of a warning just in case I do. I don't want to get suspended. And then they'll fucking check your inventory log and be like, no, or yes, and they'll take away the duped items.
All right. I'm gonna look for you now, JJ.
But
I'm at the gateway right now. You ain't gotta go anywhere yet.
Oh, you're here with me. Okay.
when they first introduced wormholes, I had a few guild mates at the time get their account suspended because it used to be that if you got the Eye of Concord on you, you're dead. No ifs, ands, or buts. If Concord is after you, you can't jump through gates and you can't go through stations. And so if Concord is flagged on you and somehow you don't die, it's considered an exploit and the system will automatically fucking ban you.
So what do you mean, Eye of Concord?
Concord is the high-sec police system. It's a
Of what?
in-game police faction, and their ships are incredibly powerful, able to like insta-pop almost every ship in the game.
Are you
Not so
talking about
much
Eve?
anymore. You can, yeah,
Talk about Eve.
yeah. You can't.
Okay.
There, it used to be that Concord was guaranteed insta-pop. The second they lock onto you and fire their weapons, it's no matter what you were in there. But now, actually, you can tank Concord for a while, depending on which Concord ship's on you and what your ship is. Like, if it's a fucking frigate Concord ship and you're in a battleship, you can tank a few shots. A few. But, depending on your setup. Because I've seen people sit there and get wailed on by Concord for like 2 minutes. Or a minute or so. But usually it's because you're in lower security space, like 5 or 6, which bigger Concord ships do not respond as fast in those lower security spaces. But yeah, if you pissed off Concord and then you jumped through a wormhole. You could still jump through a wormhole. So when wormholes were first released, that wasn't really intended. It is now. You can still do it, and it's not considered an exploit. But they considered it an exploit at the very beginning, or at least their system flagged it as an exploit. So a few of my guildmates fucking decided to be like, I wonder if I could do this. They aggroed Concord and then jumped through the wormhole, and then next day when they went to go try log on, it said their account was suspended.
Really?
Yeah, because until then, there was no legitimate method to evade Concord. So it was considered an exploit, and they punish people hard for exploits.
Give me a moment. This is gonna take a little while, Karloff.
What's going on?
You see this? You see my stream?
I'm looking at it.
It's kind of interesting. I'm actually streaming to about 3 platforms at the same time.
Okay. So what's going on? That's the problem.
Right. I'm gonna have to load this on to the ship.
Well, I have a tractor beam in the hangar of my ship, by the way. So if you're wanting to move it over here, you can do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Give me a sec. I gotta get it in, but I'm trying to do it without doing a lot of work.
I got you.
Well,
Well, let me know once you're ready, and I can either open up my top hanger and you can just drop them down in, or I could just open up the ramp and do it that way.
okay.
Since we'll probably have to do it shipwise, but because you have a tractor beam on yours, you can just probably load it down in, and then once it's on board, I can do whatever I want with it.
That's precisely what I was thinking of doing.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
I might have to grab the main box, the big boxes manually, or move them out the way.
Probably.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, the small boxes, you should be able to just pick them up with your hands.
Yeah.
Those are like the 1/16 size boxes.
They're 1/8 sizes actually, or close to
1/8
it.
also can be moved.
I don't know that they have a 1/16, do they? But
I
the 1/8 are the smallest.
I think they do.
I know they have like size 16, but one
Those are like a
16th, I don't know. I don't know about that. I'll have to look into that one.
You definitely do.
Because I'm curious how small that is in, because I already see how small the 1/8 size box. The Geo box is also basically the same size as the 1/8 box.
Yes, it is.
So I'm curious to what the 1/16 would look like. It means it'd be like twice or half the size of the 1/8.
Mining in the Polaris in Pyro.
Kan ta verrassing om du vill att dörr kommer något mer sorts. Ja.
What did he just say?
I did not hear what Micah said.
Neither
There's
did
too
I.
much echo.
No, my mom was shouting and I said like, just calm down. I need to
Oh.
get to the door and open
You
it and all.
committed the cardinal sin. You just committed the cardinal sin. You told a woman to calm down.
Just calm down. Just calm down. Just calm down.
Didn't know that was
Yeah.
a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cardinal sin. Like if your mom or your
Yeah.
girlfriend is pissed about something, like asking her to calm down and just think about it. Like she's
Yeah,
gonna beat your
didn't
fucking
you know
ass.
trying to tell women to be rational just makes them even more angry?
Yeah.
I'm
It's
so
fucking
glad my
ridiculous.
girlfriend doesn't do that.
Or you, sir, are
Pumpkin,
dating
you
someone
calm
that is
down.
secretly a man.
Okay, calm down.
She is most definitely not.
I am calm.
Calm down. You need to calm down.
No.
Was that anger
what
management? Was that anger
Awesome.
management? That was a good
Awesome.
movie.
Release my rage.
In
Calm
Dutch,
down.
so technically I said relax.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, that's even worse. Relax.
Okay, then.
Fucking flies off the handle, starts
chill.
swinging at you, throwing
Relax.
shit across the room.
And then never ever say, "Oh, I guess you're PMSing." Oh, that's a way to get shot.
I don't even know what that is.
Period.
Pre-menstrual cycle, aka period.
How do you know all this stuff?
The women's red rage.
How
Oh,
do
my
you-
brother's calling me. Hold on.
Okay.
Well,
Right.
it was nice knowing you. I've known you for only like a little while, but it's nice knowing you.
I didn't even hear.
You're a goner.
He did.
Ripperoni. Oh shit, he did.
You pour one out for my homies, huh, dang. He done dead.
He's a dead homie.
So tell your homies to calm down and chill out. Never tell a woman to chill out.
Yeah, that's just asking for trouble.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're asking to
yeah.
get stabbed. Be careful.
Yeah, just
Yeah, but how it went here is like, I'm trans, so I do have a female name, Laika, in real life. So she called me twice, Laika, and then she changed to my male name. I'm like, what the fuck? Just don't
Wait.
do that. Like,
Carla.
Can you
I
do
don't
that
even
in
know what you said.
DS1?
What?
Grass, could you chain, tether the fucking little, what are they called? The little cargo things that follow behind you?
The little floating things?
Yeah. You can chain them together?
Yes.
Apparently. I don't know if you can do that in DS1. I've never tried
Yes,
it.
you can. Yes, you can. If you have multiple of them, it chains them together. I think it only goes up to a certain amount, though.
I guess that also depends on their level too.
No, the level ones do it.
No, I mean, how many?
Oh, I don't know. I've never tried more than 2. I've never
I've never-
needed more than 2.
Yeah.
If you need more than 2, you're probably doing a little too much.
Yeah, you need a car at that point. I guess it drains
Well-
more power the more you have,
it
more
takes,
of them you
it
have.
takes Cairo crystals. Those use Cairo crystals. It's not power, it's Cairo crystals.
Oh,
If
really?
you get too many, they just eat through your Cairo crystals. Yeah.
That's a good thing that your chiral storage is like infinite.
Mm-hmm. Here, Donut. Let me...
Huh.
Hello? Computer?
Hello?
I'm trying to...
Hi.
Fuck you.
Hello. What's up? Oh yeah, that's the large terminal. I don't know where we're gonna.
We got our sand crawler. We got our carrier. It's got a lot of... These are actually going to take quite a bit, because...
You
10
need a lot of spice.
Yeah. Or no, that's 81 spice. And 95...
On the public server, we have a decent amount of spice. Oh, there's an update for Starcitizen. What the fuck?
And then I've also got our
Yeah.
enhanced weapons crafter over here.
It's a fucking July update.
So we've got our enhanced. So I've got all the enhanced crafters now. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah,
Missiles!
we just need the vehicle crafter.
be right back.
I've got all the advanced crafters now.
You don't want to play DS2 so much. Fuck, why do I have to only come out on the PS5?
That's pretty normal, my man.
No,
I
shut
thought
up,
it
fuck
was.
you.
Hey, check it out. Our Conan truck. This thing looks cool. I love the wheels on the Harkonnen truck. Little balls. Rolling around.
Dude, there's a fucking motorcycle that I've been on. And it's Hardy painted.
You should have. I should have gotten one of those. Large SU boxes.
Why are they hot?
No, this one, right?
Off the phone.
Yay, we can talk now.
Yeah, we can.
Yaggle raggle, yaggle raggle, slaggle waggle.
Okay.
Fucking. Oh, fuck. What's that fuck? Fucking Rata from fucking Shouting?
Do you mean fucking God, what was his name? It's on the tip of my tongue.
The fucking big stone guy
Yeah,
from Shouting.
it was
It's Schnitzel.
Snitchell. Yeah.
No, that's the blue guy with the big
Rata.
ass nose.
No, that's Mondal.
Oh, that is
Mondal.
Mondal.
Yeah. It's
So, yeah,
Schnitzel.
it
that's
is
the
Schnitzel.
rock guy. Yeah. All right. Did you get the last bit down in here?
Yeah, you can close up.
Okay. I got the Geo pieces. Are you not wanting to bring your Geo, or not your Geo, your vehicle aboard?
Oh, we're gonna use the Polaris.
Well, that's what the plan was. Let me start opening this back up once it's finished closing before you send it down.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
Oh my
I
goodness.
fucking wish they'd fix docking.
Docking is
Because, like,
working.
It only works if you use the auto dock.
Yeah, you can't manually dock to stations. It's really fucking annoying.
I've done it, but it's a bit jank on some ships. Some ships it actually works because of some weird geometry shit, but it is very,
I can't do
very
it with-
hard.
I haven't been able to do it with a Polaris, and I'm literally kissing the station and everything's lined
Yeah,
up.
no,
with
I
green.
haven't been able to do it with the Polaris, but I have done it with a Hammerhead, and I've also done it with the 890.
Yes, I've done it with a Hammerhead
So-
and a what was it? The
So, like, how do you
Pulse
actually
D.
go about it? Because, like, I've been all perfectly lined up and everything. I've had all the dots fucking green.
Yeah,
Got the
it's
fucking
all
square
about
lined up.
alignment and how fast you're moving. If you're moving a little too fast, it will fuss at you as well. So
Dude, I
it
fucking
is
set my
It-
fucking thrust.
extremely
1%.
touchy.
Alright,
It is
open by
extremely
the door,
touchy about
Scarlet.
Yep, I got it. It just finished closing. It is very, very touchy about it. It was a pain in the ass because it's like, I think it's like a single meter. If you're off by like a quarter of a meter or whatever, it fusses at you or some shit. And doesn't let
that-
you dog.
That's
It's
fucking
very,
retarded.
yeah, it's either a meter or a quarter of a meter, and you have to be very specific on all axis or it won't work. But I have done it. I have done it a handful of times, but not in the Polaris and not in anything other than the Hammerhead and the 890.
But, like,
The
dude, I
only two.
spent a solid half hour with a hammerhead trying to fucking land at fucking the station.
Oh yeah, it's funky as shit, dude. It's
Dude,
funky.
I fucking held down right alt and scrolled down. That reduces your fucking thrust acceleration. Like, not even your max speed, but your thrust acceleration.
I don't know if I should put the rock in the top hanger because I don't think you'll be able to get it out.
You won't be able to get it out.
Yes.
I can if I put the regular Geo on board.
Ah. I don't
Let
want
me
to.
see. Is this? Yeah, just leave the boxes down. I don't know that this lift is wide enough, but the lower ramp we can. So if you fly down to a planet's surface and offload that, then we'll do it that way.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
close up the
exactly how
hangar.
we're gonna do it. I'm gonna fly down to the planet's surface and then we're gonna leave the Cutlass there.
I don't see the. Oh, they're the pods. They took a second to render, but they're there.
Mhm.
All right, closing it up.
Stand clear of the closing doors.
All right, I am going.
You
The
know what
bridge.
pisses me off? Like
What?
when you track the beam like a snub fighter, like the Fury, you don't get to choose how to rotate it. It's just fucking bugged.
Weird. I saw a video where people were putting the ATLS is on the Argo mole, or the not the mole, the raft.
Yeah, you just call it the Atlas.
No, the raft.
No, you don't call it a fucking ATLS. Call it a fucking Atlas.
I call it an ATLS. But yeah, I sometimes will call it an Atlas or an ATLS.
All right.
It's
Initially,
easy
I
to
called
call
it
it an
an
Atlas. Everyone and their fucking grandmother
I'm
calls it a
back.
fucking Atlas.
Welcome back, Leica. Yeah,
Alright.
your thing was having some serious echo earlier. That's why I had to move you down.
All right.
Yeah,
It was
probably
getting-
my headphone was within the range of the microphone.
Yeah, that's probably it.
All right, Carlos.
We're going
We're going to Pyro 5, and then we're going to Ignis.
Okay, let me move outside of Armistice and move the things onto the cargo grid.
Sounds good.
Because for some reason I still can't move it even though it's on board my own ship. So
We need to fix that.
they do need to, I agree.
You know how like some stations, like you'll try to go to the fucking cargo area, and there's just those fucking trolleys just in the fucking stairwell. trying
You
to
know, there's
block
two. You
so you
can
can't
walk
get
to
through.
the other stairwell. There's two stairwells in
They're
that
both
area.
blocked.
What?
They're both blocked.
Both of them. I've never had it.
Yeah,
Had
both.
both. That's crazy.
The only way you can get through is if you just jump around it,
Interesting.
because they don't have enough trolleys to block the entire thing. Because they have that little middle area where you can just jump on top of another fucking ground prop, and then just jump over the ledge.
Landing complete.
Oh, that's interesting how much the static compactor actually cleans, though.
The what?
Quantum fuel.
Talking about Dune.
Oh, you actually
Uh-huh.
play Dune? What's that like?
It's a lot of fun.
It definitely has room for improvement, but it's still really fun regardless.
So like, you can see a large, like this entire like area is all dusty and dirty.
All right, I'll see you at Ignis,
Right here.
Karloff.
If I hit it,
Yep, I am
it like cleans it all.
going to see if I'm outside of the zone enough to do this now.
I've been told it plays exactly like Ark Survival Evolved.
It doesn't.
No, not even remotely.
It's a terrible analogy. Whoever told you that has
like
never played
it's
the game.
It's like Conan, if anything. It plays
Yeah, it's-
similarly.
Oh,
It's-
that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, it's closer to Conan. It's got the same climbing system for it. It does have a lot of differences, but it's closer to Conan than anything else. For
Yeah.
obvious reasons. It's made by the same creator as the Conan. Is one big reason.
Like it cleans like whole swatches. So like I can clean the entirety of the roof in like one fucking static compact thing. To go around to people who are active and just start like static compactoring their base. When they come out and ask me what I'm doing, I'm just be like, I'm pressure washing your base, sir. Could you please give me some money?
Nah, I just be like, housekeeping?
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 Senora, I use the lemon pledge to
No. You gotta,
The
you gotta
lemon
say like
pledge.
Rayla from Family Guy.
I use the lemon pledge, senor. Your base so squeaky clean. You pay me now. No, I don't pay me. No, you pay.
Get the fuck out of here!
No,
Where's my
you pay.
money?
Where's my money? You need to
So you
pay.
need to pay for cleaning your Starcitizen ships. You need cleaners.
Keeping.
Dude, that'll be a thing eventually.
It's part of the maintenance.
Yep. But yeah, when people say, well, CIG wants to put in like climbing ropes and whatnot, and people have always kind of said that's a little bit ambitious, like that you can't really do that in video games, and it's just like playing Death Stranding. Oh, hey,
Has no one played Uncharted? Because they had climbing rope in that.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, who
all dynamic fucking shit. That's just like, yeah.
It
like-
is dynamic. It is dynamic.
I've heard so many. I've heard
Kind
so
of.
many people fucking say that that's too such a lofty goal for CIG to do, is wanting to have like a dynamic rope system and being able to use them as repelling ropes. And I'm like
All right.
constantly looking over at Death Stranding. It's
Let
like,
I mean,
hey,
what was it?
pretty good system.
Do you know what other game has a good repelling system? I mean, yes, Death Stranding has an amazing one, but there's also the other game that's got it is Rainbow Six Siege.
Our Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider.
Yeah,
You
Tomb Raider
repel
does too.
from very static positions, though.
Oh, Fallen Jedi, or whatever it's called.
Did I fall in order? Yeah,
Yeah.
there's some stuff with that too.
This
11 days.
Oh,
What?
What?
I suddenly remember an old ass game where you could just fucking, but just the old Spider-Man game for the fucking GameCube. I fucking played the goddamn shit out of that, and holy shit, you
Come
could pick
on, my
where the
bones
fuck.
are creaking, making me feel old.
oh my God,
Dude,
Marcus.
I fucking played the shit out of that. Like you could fucking web swing whenever the fuck you
Mhm.
wanted at any point on the building.
Also, hey, Karloff, how you
Yo.
doing today, pal?
I'm all right. I'm playing some Starcitizen today.
Cool. I
And
saw
like
a,
this shit was on a fucking GameCube game.
Yeah, I think the GameCube version of Spider-Man 2 was like that. First one wasn't.
either though
Ah.
it's not like a grappling rope system, Bulletstorm had a really cool feature on lassoing people.
Too ambitious.
I like the rope system on what was it? Red Dead 2. It wasn't really for repelling, but you could definitely lasso people with that shit. And that was actually kind of cool. Drag people behind the horse, basically pull them up out of the water on top of the bridge or on top of a ledge or something from the water with the lasso was cool too. Like shit like that was crazy.
Yeah, like you can get on a fucking train, lasso someone, and then set the train speed ridiculously high as they fucking slam into a fucking tree at Mach 5. Like,
Yeah, but
holy
you need
shit,
another
that is
person
funny.
because as soon as you hop out of the driver's seat, the train stops.
No, like single player.
Oh yeah, if you lasso someone while the NPC is driving the train, yes.
Yeah, you just turn the train speed up. The
You
mod.
can't turn you. Oh, with a mod, yeah, I guess. But
Yeah, mod
the same-
menus.
But you'd still, yeah. I mean,
Like,
even
just-
if you didn't
Just
do
turn
that with
on
the mod menu.
unbreakable rope. Turn on, then just fucking super speed the goddamn train. And
Well,
like,
the
holy
reinforced
fuck.
lasso does plenty. It's a lot. It doesn't. It holds on to shit a lot better than the regular lasso. With the reinforced one. But like, yeah, like stuff like that. I'd imagine that if they do throw something like that, they would also give us something like that too. For the repelling shit, they would also give us a rope field to lasso.
I just
shit.
wonder how they're gonna do it. If it's just always just gonna be a stake in the ground, or we're gonna have to tie it off on stuff.
To be honest, it's possible they might give us it similar to Death Stranding, where you place the stake.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Oh, Arma 3, you can fucking repel.
well that's a mod, and that
Um,
mod is kind of cool too.
Yeah.
What was it? It was one of the expansion packs for Battlefield 2.
the special
Battlefield
ops
2.
or dark ops or whatever.
I'm not sure. It's been so long since I played that one. I have no idea.
Yeah, the expansion pack was all about like night fighting and special ops, and they gave one of the classes a propel gun that they could shoot.
It was the fucking scout. The scout class got a fucking zipline gun. Or whatever the fuck it is.
There is a class. It's an assault. It's one of the assault classes in the new game. 2042 has a zipline as well. But
yeah, I can't remember which one that is because you know the game's fucking dog shit.
yeah, I was very disappointed in it, to be honest.
Which game?
2042, not
Yeah,
2142.
2042
2042.
Pretty fucking garbage.
2142 is fucking awesome. But 2042, not so
everybody
much.
was wanting a more modern day 2142, and then they're like, let's do 2042 to make it a reference without actually making it a reference.
Yeah, the only reference is that it was 100 years difference. There was no actual in-game references to 2142.
Yeah, like how Battlefield
period.
4 had a bunch of in-game references.
Yeah, one of the maps was like the construction zone for the Titans.
Yes, and it had like the drop pods and railguns and stuff like that.
Yeah, they had the tank that hovers in Battlefield 4.
Yeah.
But they never gave us any of that.
Map.
Yeah.
That fucking goddamn ice.
There was two maps that had the tanks on it, but only one of them
two
had the
different versions of the tank.
Yeah,
of the tank as well. There's one of them that was really fucking good, and there's one of them that was just outright dog shit.
Every hover tank I used worked the same and did the same.
AFK.
You're good.
But what it is that there's a slightly different variant of it. One where the entire tank itself rotated, and that's how you aimed.
Yes.
I thought that's how all of them did.
That's how all the hover tanks worked.
I don't remember two different variants of the hover tank. I only remember one.
In the first 2142 game, one faction had the hover tank, the other faction had like a normal traditional tank. And the prototype version in Battlefield 4 was supposed to be like that faction's prototype version. They didn't have the other faction's equivalent futuristic tank, but you know, whatever.
That's because that other faction only showed up once the war started in like right before the what time it took place in 2142.
Kinda.
Where Battlefield 4 would have been, that other faction wouldn't have even been doing anything yet.
Well, you see other things from that the second faction in the
but you don't
Battlefield
see
4's references. Like you see their walkers.
Yeah, but they just didn't have the tanks ready yet, and some other stuff. But the walker, like there was like some documents about the walkers, and some other things.
You got to see both sides walkers, I believe.
Yeah. I don't remember seeing the walker itself, but I definitely seen like the documentation of it, like the blueprint and schematic and some other shit of it. But I think the most of the stuff that I didn't see was probably in the Phantom Room, because I've never been to the Phantom Room, and I heard people talk about a bunch of shit in the Phantom Room.
What's this Phantom Room you speak of?
It was an Easter egg that it was a very specific way you had to do something, and it let you could get into this room. And it was the initial way to get the Phantom Bow. But then later on, they added a map that you could literally just pick it up and you'll keep it forever. It was spawned on the map instead.
Yeah, they just made it a special pickup.
Yeah.
So anyone could just fucking unlock it and then put it on their class and just fucking spawn as it. It was fucking retarded.
But if you were to do, before they did that, they had the Phantom Room when that was the only way to get it that way, to use it that way.
You can still do that.
You still can, yes. But during that time, the only way to get the bow permanently like that, or at all, was through the Phantom Room, until they made that other map that had it on a box.
Yeah.
So, yes. Alright, I have moved the boxes downstairs.
Okay.
So now I am on my way to you.
Wow,
It took
I'm
a second
having some
because-
inventory bugs now in the new update for Dune.
Oh.
It's constantly saying that my inventory is full, even though it's not.
Oh, I've had that
Oh,
happen a
are you
couple
buying
times.
ammo?
No, Dune, not Starcitizen.
Oh, if you're in Dune and you're having an inventory bug, relog. Something got bugged out. Don't try to move anything around in your inventory. Just relog.
Yeah, that's what I was about to
Just
say.
exit the menu, full quit game.
Oh, just menu. Just menu.
Wow, that sounds just like Star Citizen.
I fully closed my game just in case, but I think you
No,
only
you
have
just
to go to
need
menu.
to go to menu. It just needs to reset the game.
Yeah. As I had that
It's like some
during
sort
launch.
of form of desync, I bet.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
It's a
I had
client server desync.
Yeah. I had it during the initial first week of the game. I've had it a couple times.
I had it on my server when I was moving around a bunch of flower sand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to mine up some spice in it. It kept on saying that my inventory was full.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Sometimes if you keep playing
Well,
with
what
your
happened?
inventory too much, you'll lose shit. So.
Ah, give me a
I
second.
might have lost some shit then.
5.
Because I was trying to get it to fix.
Oh, that was
What
close.
happened, Jude? Oh, you.
Yeah.
I see what's going on. Sorry, I was trying to figure out what you were doing. I heard an oh shit, and I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, nope, and immediately it says that my shit's full again.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. They must be having some issues with that.
Yeah.
There should actually be shit in your inventory now, though, that fills you up.
Yeah, no. I moved it over to my ornithopter, and then I went to go pick up some stuff that I dropped, and it immediately said that my inventory was still full.
Weird.
So I'm doing it again, logging out and logging back in. Yeah, I swear, if that shit is still in my inventory.
Alright, looks like we found our first deposit, I think.
Okay,
fuck.
is there a landing or a station over near Pyro 5 that I can refuel at? I mean, I've already done it when I got here.
Pyro
I'm just
5, go
curious.
to Gaslight.
Is there a gas light over there?
Yes. It is a fucking Gaslight station.
Okay, I'm not
That's
worried
the
about it
closest
now.
thing to
I'm just
Pyro
curious for when we're already out and about doing shit, if there was one over there.
Yeah.
That way I don't have to fly somewhere else for it.
It's not letting me put my ornithopter away, even though there's nothing in the inventory. So interacting with my ornithopter is bugged right now. Fun.
Yeah. Grab a thing of graham crackers here.
Alright,
I don't know, I'm gonna
Carlo.
go use the restroom.
I found Pharmaline, so I'm gonna proceed with
Alright,
mining.
how much does that profit per unit?
I don't know, I'm just picking it up. If anybody
Alright, well, I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'm still on the way over there. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, and then I'll come down and do shit with you.
Impact warning.
Sounds good.
Landing engines offline.
I could do with a large cargo box. I should have gotten one before I came out here.
Yeah, you should have. I would name you.
Ah. If only there was a way to get somebody to carry one to me. Sorry. I don't really want to drive this out.
The fucking.
Only got
What
initially
was it?
on
Sunday
to-
or Saturday? I was fighting the Apex Valkyrie, the fucking irradiated one,
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
and I was running around in the fucking anti-grad suit, and like I had all kinds of cool shit. I had a Black Ops variant of the Quartz, like of the Quartz or whatever the fuck it is, that Volt weapon. And like I had two of them inside my bag, and I had some big machine gun equipped,
FS9?
and a fuck ton of ammo. And I had a fuck ton of ammo that I had picked up because we've been fighting this stupid fucking swarm for fucking 5 hours at that point.
What?
And I get fucking like 2-man. Like 2 people fucking showed up and killed me.
Hmm.
Sounds about right.
Were you
Yeah,
just doing it by
one guy
yourself?
grabbed my fucking backpack with the loot. Like he fucking looted it. Took everything, including the fucking corners, and fucked off.
Gameplay.
Emergent gameplay.
The other guy was fucking looting a box. I ran up and fucking stabbed him in the throat. I middle clicked him with a knife. So I had dodge that bitch.
How did you die? I was middle clicked. What the?
Dude, I fucking middle clicked him. He was like, I was talking so much shit.
Bro said he was talking so
Yeah,
much.
the other guy was fucking long gone.
Yeah, cause
I
he
can
got.
tell you that for a fact.
Yeah, he got your weapons, so I'm not gonna stick around. Ah, shit, these things actually look nice. I'm gonna keep mining them.
Extraction mode on.
Yeah, Karloff, you need to get over here. This is kind of satisfying.
I'm on the way. Do you know what would be
Yeah.
scary?
What?
If they
Mother?
replaced all, if just think about it. See all these rocks that are on JJ's screen? Imagine if they were the xenomorph eggs.
Wait, which rocks? Hold on, let me pull up your screen.
Yeah, look at JJ's screen. Just saying, lore.
Who?
Look at his screen.
That ended up fixing your issue, doesn't it?
Hold on.
So something is glitched with my ornithopter's inventory. Something was in there.
And I dismantled the cargo pods and it dropped a little bag, but there's nothing in the bag.
Nulled item. Love it.
Wasn't that game made with
So-
Unreal Engine?
Yes.
Which one?
Dude.
Yes.
I was making a game with
Okay.
Unreal Engine once.
Okay, and
Were you in a rubber room? A rubber room full of rats?
Mm-hmm.
I should make a little fucking video game of just being in a rubber room full of rats.
It'd probably sell really well too.
Mean games sell pretty well.
Oh, dude, there's a fucking game called Rat Shaker.
Yes.
Rat Shaker!
Dude, Rat Shaker's pretty fucking funny.
It is a goopy ass horror game.
Yep. Rat Shaker.
Warning. Power critical.
The fuck?
Warning. Power critical.
What?
Warning.
Morocco's.
Oh, yeah. Some of those rocks are extremely sensitive on that.
It's alright. I mean, I can.
Yeah,
manage
you gotta be at like 20% power when you begin.
Extraction mode on.
Fucking Cope is hilarious.
Hey, what was the other guy that said they were in Starcitizen with us?
Was like is in Starcitizen with us at the moment.
Is he? Is he
Yeah.
here?
No, I'm not in Pyro.
No.
I'm.
I just wanted to know if you were in the chat. Hey,
Yeah.
can you do me a favor? Can you pick
Oh,
up?
sure.
Can you pick up one of those extra large SCU boxes, please?
Not in Pyro.
He wants
Not
like
in,
he wants a
not in
storage
Pyro,
crate.
yeah.
No, you don't have to
Yeah.
be far. I just need you to pick it up for me.
I will fly to Pyro Gateway and then I'll pick it up.
Okay.
I'll finish mining this up if you want to go meet them over there. So I'm here now.
The hauling contract to Pyro.
I see you down there. Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna land up here.
I hear the Polaris engines.
Extraction
Yep,
mode
so I'm here.
on.
I'm looking for a flat spot to land. Looks like I kind of found one.
Roger that. I'm going to activate my Spider-Man tactics.
Gotcha. I have now landed.
Roger that.
If you want to leave your rover here, I can put it up in my cargo.
Extraction
That's exactly what the plan is. I'm just gonna
Let me
keep
turn my
mining.
weapons off here.
Hey, no, 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 no,
I don't
no.
know.
Turn them on. Turn them on.
I'll turn them on. I don't know. Will it bitch at you?
No, I don't think it
'Cause it
will.
used to shoot at any vehicle that got near it, even if it was you that owned both.
It used to, I don't think
Wait,
it does.
What
Does it not do
freaks
it
out?
The TDCs on the Polaris. Does it still do it? I haven't seen it do it in a while, but
No, you only need to be technically hostile.
What the?
yes. But sometimes there's a bug where the vehicle can get hostile when rolling up the ramp.
extraction mode on.
Does it
Well-
still do that?
Bumping it counts as a hostile act.
Yeah.
For some stupid
Which-
reason. That's why.
Where's that? I
I
have
know
taken
that. That's why I was
damage.
wondering, is it still doing that? Did you take damage?
Yes, sir.
Oh, it probably exploded on you, didn't it?
Yeah, but I'm okay.
Alright, I'm opening the right side ramp. It should be good to come up aboard in.
You want to do a ramp wellness check for me?
Yeah. I'm getting in one of the geos.
You should be able to booster jump over to me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm literally up the hill from you. I'm right above the hill, up on the top of the hill. Parked up here.
Alright.
Find out whether or not I need to use the other ramp or not. I might need to use the other ramp.
Power critical.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to open the other ramp. Give me a sec.
I'm gonna have to half the power on this. Beam intensity.
I don't know. It might not be flat enough for me to do this. Yeah, it's not. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to open the other side ramp.
Okay.
You might still be able to ramp it off the hill and into there. And get
Hey,
enough momentum.
or we can just use the tractor and take it in.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have that on this. It is low enough that you can just jump onto the corner of the ramp. So when you come up here, just jump on the
Extraction mode.
forward corner of the ramp. I'll leave it open.
Okay. They said they were going to do something like, maybe they should have something like an org marketplace and where orgs can just put stuff, sell it to people.
Isn't there
Well, that-
something like that already?
Yeah, that is called the cracking.
Huh?
That is called the cracking.
The Kraken?
Well, there are orgs that trade with people still even before that
You'll
right
be
now.
able to sell stuff from bases, from
Yeah.
ships. There's even going to be like contracts that you can essentially sell things through as well.
or request people to do jobs for you. Like you could, they said that you'll be able to even make a player contract where that you won't even get money as compensation. You can offer up like essentially a barter, like you do this for me and I'll give you a ship type of deal.
Oh, like Wicklow.
Yes, that's a barter.
But there's that website, uexcorp.space, and they also now have the marketplace where you can put on stuff.
Keep them
Players
coming,
can
Carla.
put stuff on. So if you have some gun that you want to sell for a certain amount of UEC, it's on
Did those
there.
just roll down the hill?
Yes, that's why I said keep them coming.
Okay.
So there's a marketplace. Here's 8 million UEC for Ipex Fang.
That's the Balaclava.
You said
Yeah.
8 million for one.
Yeah, yeah. That's for what it sells
Dude,
now.
How much for the
So-
the key to get the worm?
You just need to go and infiltrate a facility. That's just kind of it.
I'm just looking at it from a business perspective of people who don't want to go through all of that hassle. I get the key for you, you pay me, you go get the worm.
Pretty much.
See,
The worm is a fucking 6-hour fight
That's the whole
with 3
point.
people.
It not. I've
There's a
literally
bunch of
watched
minerals
4 people
down
do it in
there.
30 minutes.
I know, I'm taking them out. Oh, you
Well,
guys are
it's either the fucking 2 people were at were just shooting at its fucking armored plates instead of its fucking weak points.
Yes. That would also be why it.
IAM supervisor keycard is 490k.
what key card?
So
IAM
what you're
supervisor
saying is-
keycard.
Oh, you mean the
So
one?
what
But
I'm
it's
saying
on there.
is that
Yeah.
the fucking group of 3 I was in, like I was the only one doing any real damage.
Probably, yes. You don't do any damage with
Oh my
arms
fucking
prior to
God.
the armor plating at all. You do 0 damage.
Specimen keycard
Yeah.
for the Velicard is 1 million.
You have to
Oh
hit it
my
in the mouth
God.
or
Dude,
its
I got 5 of them.
glowing part.
Fucking one dude kept shooting its fucking mouth. Like, come on, that's not a fucking goddamn weak point.
It is. Its mouth or like the center of its mouth area or the glowing pustule spots.
Dude, I alone dumped 7,000 rounds into the fucking glowing spots.
Yep. If people are doing it right, it should take about anywhere from 30 minutes to almost an hour, 45 minutes.
Oh, I had one guy just shooting it randomly. Another guy just shooting it fucking randomly and all over its fucking mouth. And like I was pretty much the only one shooting its fucking pus spots.
So
But it was a
apparently
fucking
in
weak accent.
in the 2.1 patch, they're doing a massive ship rebalance. A lot of the salvage ships are going to be getting buffed. The Vulture and the Reclaimer specifically are getting buffed. But the Fortune is not so far from what I've been told, but they could be changing that here shortly.
Well, the Reclaimer salvage efficiency is less in the new patch. It's going down.
its salvage speed is going up, and its area of effect is staying the same, and efficiency is
That's
going
true.
up.
That's true. Yes.
Same thing with the vulture is supposed to have a higher speed and efficiency, I think.
So you're saying
So-
$1 million for the worm card.
Yeah,
Who's buying?
that's how it sells here.
Who's
So
buying?
salvage isn't going to take as long as it used to.
Mm-hmm.
So who is
good.
buying the worm cards right now? Oh,
That it doesn't say. It only says what is for sale. There's a lot of stuff for sale. It's EEXcorp.space as a marketplace.
Warning. Power critical.
wait, hey! That's a little too hot, Karloff.
Yeah, this one is way more sensitive.
So, question: How much do the irradiated panels?
There's no overcharge
So far.
window for this one.
Okay.
It's just optimal on this one for some reason.
Oh, sweet.
So the irradiated panels from the Valkyrie, like how much do those sell for?
There it goes.
Thanks.
The pearls?
Yes.
So
Did you get two materials from it?
So if you have your concealed carry permit and you come to California, you're no longer prohibited from concealed carrying anymore. Hoffman
I see
v.
pearls going for 200k to 500k.
Hoffman v. Versus Bonta, a U.S. District Court declared California's ban on handgun carry by non-resident unconstitutional.
There's no overcharge window on some of these.
Held that California
Dude, don't
failed
worry
to
about it.
justify demand
Just
and
drop it.
confine.
No, I'm cracking them open.
Little logs.
I just find it interesting that there's some of these just don't have an overcharge window, or if they do, it's there for like a split second, then it's gone
Nice.
for like a small amount.
It's probably whatever modules you have on it.
It's a full stock Geo. No upgrades. I think where I was sitting. Oh, this one's got one. But as soon as I started mining on it, it gave me more green and less red as it goes on. Looks like for some of it. It might be because of optimal range, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
That does have an effect. That only affects
I'm
the
at-
actual power.
Yeah, I was at optimal range. That's what was going on.
You got water on board, right?
It's called the medbed.
Roger that.
But I do have a couple bottles of stuff on me. If I have a medbed here, I don't have to be that worried about it.
Okay.
Get a little closer.
You know what I think they should do? They should have a planet that just spawns Hadanite in very large proportions.
Well, they did, but that planet's gone now. I think it was Delamar.
Delamar?
Yeah.
Where did that planet go?
It wasn't meant for this star system, so it got moved.
Isn't why does I don't remember Delamar. How did
I
it
thought
look?
it was another planet, something with an N. That was removed.
Delamar is still here, man.
Magda?
No, Daymar is still here.
Daymar is
Daymar.
Delamar is gone.
Yeah.
Delamar's
Delamar's not coming
Okay.
back either, from what I
Yeah,
understand.
Isn't it supposed to be? It was where Levski was residing, but now Levski's an asteroid station.
Yes, Levski is now lore accurately a giant like asteroid base thing.
Which is
At one
interesting.
point they were wanting to make it put on a moon, but then they decided to do this asteroid mission because the asteroid thing because it felt more lore accurate. I think I don't remember. I think down in the lore they said that it was an old giant mining outpost.
I'm just still thinking about. I'm still thinking about that if they had put a planet that had Hadanite on it, they wouldn't have to worry about PvP or anything else because.
I mean, the planets do have Hadanite on them. Or
Not
the-
Yeah,
Hadanite.
but not as much as it used to be.
I don't mean Hadanite. I'm sorry. Janalite.
Oh, Janelite. Yeah,
Analyte? I mean, they are. Are you talking about the Karenite? The stuff that you can only get from the fucking laser platform bullshit?
No, Janalite.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
it is also like
that's-
that, but you can get it
okay.
in jail. In jail you can get it too.
It's everybody's doing it, so it's not that great of a way to do it anymore.
Yeah, inflation has killed it.
One of the best ways to do it is go cave hunting with a geo, because when you're in a geo and you do the ground, or when you scan, it will reveal all the ores through the ground that are in the caves. And so you just either have somebody quickly hop out in of a ship with a geo, or have it stand at the edge of the cargo bay, and then just hit scan once you're hugging the ground. And then look around for the Janelite. You used to be able to do that with ship scanners. You would just go up to the cave, nose down, at like kissing the ground, and just scan.
Hey, can
That's how I got my Janelite.
Wow. Somebody tell me how much Famelane is worth?
I don't know.
I don't even know half the words you're saying.
But I think
The
you
name
need
of a
something
mineral.
like you need like something like 1,200 or 1,100 units of Janelite in order to essentially have one SEU worth.
That's a lot.
How much
Yeah.
money is that?
27 million. I think it was
That's nuts.
27.
People breaking into prison to get Janalite. Hey, maybe we could do that today.
Yeah, it's 200,000 per unit.
The Fame, whatever it is, or Janalite?
Janelite. So per chunk of Janelite, it's 200,000.
If we go and do that, people will notice, and we'll get shit on us real quick.
What do you mean?
Because all the prisoners that are in there, the player prisoners, will report that, hey, there's people with guns down here, and they'll probably connect 2 and 2 that were there for the Janelite. That happened
That's
when there was a
about-
guy that did it, and they had enemies come after them like crazy.
It's about 18, almost 19 million.
What?
The thing that we've been talking about this entire time.
Oh, Janalite?
Yeah.
No, I was asking about something else. That's why I said what. Because while you were
didn't hear.
asking, I guess you probably didn't hear me. That's why.
Yeah, we didn't hear you.
we were constantly talking about Janelite, and I was checking it out.
If you said anything that was asking about something else, we didn't hear it. Is it probably
Yeah.
you didn't?
I don't know if your mic picked it up or not. I didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
I'm talking about this. You guys can see my screen? You see it?
Themaline.
Yeah. How much does that sell for?
Themaline is the best thing right now to rock mine.
That one's bugged. I can't pick that one up.
It's the price of old Hadanite.
Which is?
I think it's like it's like 27,000 per unit or something like that.
For an SCU?
No, per unit.
He said unit, not a
Per piece of ore.
Shit.
I think it's like 14 or 20,000 per something like that. I could be wrong.
Somebody look it up.
A full rock should be around 240,000. Or at least that's what Hadanite used to be.
You want me to go back in the Cutlass Black and search, or are you gonna fly around?
How is it spelled again? Is it F or PH?
F. Yeah, I'm gonna let you.
It's. I think it's like, yeah.
F. It's Farmeline. Baby. Or F-A-Y.
It says F-A-Y-N-M.
F-A-Y-N-M-A-L-I-N-E.
Waymeline.
Like Fane Maline, basically.
Yes.
F-E-Y, actually. It's F-E-Y-N.
Carla, you might have to park a little better.
There isn't very many flat spots right now.
Yeah, it should be per SCU. It's 391,000.
Do me a favor. Put your rover at the corner of the forward corner of the ramp.
Sorry, I got it.
Well, that worked too, yeah.
That's fucking.
I didn't realize it was light enough for that.
Yeah, Janolite per gem is 19k.
Oh. You're under the ramp. Hold on.
So what?
I got it. You can let go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Janolite. Hadanite.
Right, and now I'll drive it
Hadanite
up.
apparently actually they changed it. Hadanite's the best now, but you can only get it hand mining, I believe. Themaline is 391 per gem. A full rock will net you about 469k.
There he goes.
So that's
Hadanite is. Hadanite actually might be worth mining now.
Why are you bouncing?
You turn it off. Just the
Yeah, I did. Just the engines.
Themaline is 391 per gem, and a full rock is 469,000.
Okay.
A rock is 1.5 or 1.2 SCU.
This looks well organized.
Yep.
Alright, close it up, Karloff. Let's go flying.
Aren't you gonna use your ship to go meet up with Leica?
I should.
Or
I'm talking now. Getting at that crate.
okay.
Nah, it wouldn't make any sense.
You sure?
Yeah.
By that stat,
So you want Leica to hold off on getting that box then?
You gonna get the box, and then if you can come to us, that would be nice.
Well,
If
they're in the Hull C right now. They wouldn't be able to come to us. And
Well, I'm now at the station.
Okay. Are you seeing
Pyrogear
that?
station.
By that stat,
Yeah.
mining Famaline is better than
Okay.
salvaging. If you can pull off like a full rock per hour, that's better than RMC.
Okay, well, looks like I found a new one. What about there's another one, it's called Daika something. Or D something.
He's nuts.
No.
Nah.
The new ones are Famaline, Baradome, and Gleosite or whatever.
How much is the Gleosite worth?
It's the worst. It's 115 per SC or gem, and so that's 138k for a full rock.
Okay.
I mean, realistically, fucking mine anything and everything you see, but
What kind of boxes you want to get?
The biggest
Because
the biggest SCU box you
Okay.
can find.
Then I need another ship to claim for it.
Let's fly low to the ground and see what we find.
that kind of actually makes me want to get on and see some things.
Enjoy the ride. System check.
Probably heading a straight line.
You want me to go straight line?
Yeah.
Because I can scan and see things. So
Alright, go ahead and scan. Let me when you find something. Anything except quasi grazers.
major torque imbalance. From what? I repaired my ship.
It's just a common error with ships these days.
Oh, what is that?
It's always been a thing.
Oh, that was your other ship that's over there. That's
So is Hadanite still found on the surface, or is it?
Still on the surface.
It is. Yeah, it can be. Yeah.
I know it's that
Also-
technically Hadanite is a hand mineable now. You can't mine it worth a. Well, I mean you technically can, but the likelihood that you're gonna blow it up with a rock is high. I've mined hand minables with the rock before. It's hard.
No,
Yeah,
How many
that's-
boxes you need? Just one?
You can bring two. Karloff don't land. That's grazers.
Those are grazers.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay, I see them.
Go straight that way.
Landing gear raised.
Aberdeen is 51% Thamaline
I know there's a bunch of minables
concentration.
at.
How much is Ignis?
Where are you guys selling?
Ignis. We're at Ignis. Power 5.
Oh, you're in Pyro.
I think they have it in Microtech too.
96% surface saturation
Roger
for
that.
Thamaline. But only 1% Hadanite.
Keep going.
It
Razors.
doesn't look like
I see it.
Pyro has any significant amount of Hadanite.
But family.
What is
best place?
What's
Family in
Microtech
some
have?
places are saying even like
Keep going. Grazers.
Oh, grazers. Okay.
Ignis, Fugo, and Pyro 4 all have around 95%.
Grazers again. Keep going.
Yeah.
Terminus has 98%.
How much Famaline's on Microtech?
On where? Microtech?
Yeah.
Keep going, grazers.
It's 7% surface saturation.
What you were saying about Ignis?
For the third time, it's 96%.
Family. Okay.
So 96% of any ground mineable that you're gonna find is gonna be Famaline.
Alright. Looks like we'll be harvesting a lot of Famaline today.
which is actually some of the highest. Like Aberdeen is the highest, and Stanton at 51%. Which I'm mining in Aberdeen. I can tell you that's about right.
7K out that way. Hold on.
Oh yeah, bear off.
Oh, they haven't updated since 4.1 though. So this chart, which is weird because usually they're pretty fast about things.
Maybe it's the same because there was some other things where people were saying some stuff is the same as 4.1.
That's probably why they haven't. They probably tested it and found that there was no difference.
Grazers.
There's still something else on the unknown here.
Alright, keep going then.
What are those?
I'm not seeing it yet.
Direct front of us.
Obsidian deposit, we can bypass it. Grazers to the left. Any other unknown anomalies?
That was only one I'd seen. Oh, yeah, that was another big rock though. It's for like the mall.
Okay.
I am looking around.
Can a mole fit in the top?
No.
No.
I don't even think a mole can fit in an interest right now. I'm pretty sure it can't.
You can't.
You know what could fit a mole though?
Bingo.
Yes.
Or javelin.
Because the Bengal can fit fucking retaliators in it. And it still has room, and it has rooms to spares for, well, retaliator's bigger than a Valkyrie. And it still has room to spare. It can fit 11 retaliators, which is insane.
I think the javelin can also fit at least a couple.
It has only one landing bay. But it can fit a heavy fighter, so.
It has, but it has two openings, one on the left and one on the right.
No.
Does it not? Could have thought it did.
It only has one landing bay on the left side.
Oh, is it? Okay. I thought it was like a 3-foot hangar.
The bridge is on the right side. It's an asymmetrical design.
You guys talking about the Idris?
No, javelin.
Oh, the javelin.
The javelin.
No, I'm
the
saying
Idris is symmetrical. The javelin is not.
And the Bengal can hold everything.
Basically.
Pretty much.
But you have to use something to bring it aboard. Because I don't think the Bengal can get down on near planets.
No.
No, it can't. If a Bengal makes planet fall, good luck trying to get it out.
I think the Javelin is like the biggest ship that can still make planetfall.
I'm not sure about that. I think the Idris is the
well, the Javelin still
javelins,
has
lorically, javelins have been very unlucky about fucking gravity wells.
Really?
Yes. The one on Daymar was because it got too close.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know that's what the deal with that was.
Yeah, there's like a whole meme within the UEE that javelins are prone to fucking planetfall. They've lost like something like, I think it's anywhere from 12 or 24 javelins because the fucking captain got a little too close to a planet. Or a celestial body. And it was just like...
I think one of my bottom thrusters is dead.
Interesting. How?
Somehow. The reason I'm able to determine that as soon as I press spacebar, it says major torque imbalance every single time I press it.
I mean, with done right, I guess you could technically get out of a small moon's gravity well, but
God damn stupid hangers ate my newly claimed ship.
Igneous deposit, it says.
Yeah, you can bounce away from that one. Oh, this is the remote tractor beam.
That's actually just a camera. That's the one that's in the hangar. It's just a camera.
Karloff, do you know you should have been found several clusters by now? Do you know how to hunt?
I do know how to hunt. But for some fucking reason I haven't been finding anymore. I'm not sure that my scanner picked it up. But his ship did, but I don't think mine does.
Alright, let me bounce back to my ship then.
You see where it is?
Yeah, I'll mark it for you.
I can see it on your stream. I'll head that way. Also an unknown scan, 4 kilometers. Looks like it's below the ground.
Below the ground?
Possible, yeah. Possible cave.
Alright, let's head towards it then.
Well, I'm already doing that.
Okay. So you're just going to fucking nerf the Hornet Mark II without actually like.
Nope, it's not a
that's
cave.
fucking dumb. It was already fucking sluggish to.
Alright.
Fly. Why did you guys have to feel like you wanted to nerf it?
Because it wanted to.
More quasars.
Yeah, I feel with the Hornet, they have just too big and too many guns.
Here's what you do. Nah. Would
But
make
the fucking F8 is getting a buff to its flight characteristics.
Yeah, they should have nerfed it.
9% increase to pitch, 13% increase to yaw, and a 4% increase to roll, while the Hornet is getting a 11% decrease to pitch, 11% to yaw, and 15% to roll.
It's almost like they shouldn't have nerfed that in the first place.
Did you see the Guardian? The Guardian MX is also getting a buff, but the Guardian MX is still faster in roll and pitch and yaw than the F8. Like what? The Fat Fury faster?
The fact that they nerfed the mobility of the S8 was so fucking stupid. I could probably fly faster here. Let's see. I can indeed.
This thing's supposed to fly real fast. So this is so that thing on the side is just a camera for the hangar.
Yeah. The one that's upstairs is just a camera. The
Okay.
the other thing that's downstairs is what you were thinking. Oh, those buttons over there, those are door buttons.
What doors do they open?
So some of them will open the hangar. So if you look up at the hangar, you'll probably see, at least if you press the one for it.
The one that says closed door.
Some of those are like blast doors and other things. There's your ship.
Oh, the top.
That one, yeah, there's the hangar's opening. Yeah, you can open it from there, but it's only in that seat you can open that way where it's just the one thing. If you do it from the pilot seat, it's actually everything at once.
Oof. So the size 10 turrets at stations are gonna like insta-pop almost anything now.
Why?
Well, people were hugging around stations and killing people constantly when stations are supposed to be a safe area. But the size 10 cannons will be going from 1,700 damage to 25,000 damage per shot.
That's
They're size 10, so. Yeah, it was mainly because Idrises were camping stations, blowing people out of the sky. And the stations weren't doing anything to them, so.
That would do it.
Size 10 turrets.
Gonna go ahead.
Yes, a ship like that should feel powerful, but an Idris is still a very small fucking thing compared to a station. A station should slap the shit out of a fucking Idris.
That's right.
Go downstairs to the ramp.
Heading there.
And open the right side ramp. Wait for the ramp to fully deploy, and I'll let you know when it's safe to come off the ramp. We're still very high up right now. Go for it.
Why'd you have to deploy the landing gear?
To slow me down. There's a quicker way to slow me down.
Man, that's cool.
And you want to see something cooler? Keep
What?
looking at me.
What? Um, um, uh, um, um, wow. Whoa. Look at the quasi grazes in the distance. I didn't even know they were this close.
I didn't see them before either. When we were there.
I'm not gonna kill him though.
How'd you like that flyby?
That was cool. You know, I was thinking of getting the RSI Galaxy.
I had one, but I melted it.
I'm wondering if it's worth it.
I got it from Grass, and I melted it so I can get the Polaris. I still have his Zeus though.
Alright, I'm searching for minables now.
Yep, I'm following you. This thing's got tons of hydrogen. You're much faster than I am right now.
Yeah, I would be.
You find anything?
Not yet.
Okay. I'm flying slow right now.
That's a good choice.
I mean, this thing's got so much hydrogen, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
But
Coming to Pyro.
Roger that.
I'm going at 105 meters a second right now.
I think that's fast.
I mean, my max normal flight speed right now is 144.
Reach
So I can slow it
deposit.
down to as far as
I found the
40.
deposit. Okay.
On the way.
So you're gonna meet us at the location, or we have to come to you?
I can meet you on location, but I need to refuel somewhere.
Roger that, gaslight station.
Okay.
Lowering altitude.
Nice. I see you on the ground. Cutlass Black makes a good spotter.
Mhm.
Gotta give it that. Gotta give it its credit. Okay, one moment. I'm gonna get something to drink while I wait on you.
Doesn't look very flat here. You in your gas guard? Leica?
Yeah.
You in your Asgard?
Yeah, I'm using the Asgard.
I haven't got to play with that thing yet.
Still like how you can lose all but one of the engines and it still flies okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome
Oh.
back. I'm landed. I am in the mid-bid. I'm going to be over there in a sec.
This deposit is pretty large, though.
Yep. And it's still Fameline that we got here.
Yeah.
Cannot make it to gas fine.
Interesting texture on the mineral.
Yeah, it is.
You said you're still streaming?
I'm streaming on 3 platforms.
Gotcha.
YouTube, TikTok, and Discord. All of them are streaming at 60 frames.
Nice.
And then running Star Citizen.
Yeah, and streaming on Discord.
Yeah. I'm proud of my computer.
I'd imagine so. It could be low enough. Ooh, maybe. I got it. Don't worry.
All you gotta do is just. Oh yeah.
I realized that.
Go ahead.
What?
No, I said go ahead. Say what you're gonna say.
Bring it. Whoop. Yep.
That's alright. I got it.
I don't know why it just plummeted when I already had it.
I got it. Let's
There you go.
Alright, I'll see you outside.
Yep.
I would use, if I had a Polaris, I would use it for two things. What's that black smoke underneath it?
I don't know.
Oh, it's gone now. I'd use it for cargo.
I've done plenty of that already.
Yeah.
I've done it in salvage missions too.
Yep, that too. I think the vulture can fit inside of it, right?
Yes. Very jankily, but yes.
Fracturing mode on. Warning, power critical.
Who was that we just lost? Oh, it's Pumpkin.
Warning, power critical. Warning, power critical.
What sticks?
Extraction
Oh, that went sent way over here. I'll get him.
I don't think I got the full deposit for that one.
It got launched. Is what happened.
Yeah. So,
Hello,
fracturing
I got it though.
on. Extraction
guys.
hey, what's up?
Yo,
The car left.
what?
Check this out for a second. Tell me if you can actually see this.
Hold on. Minecraft? Yeah. What about it?
Yeah, so you can see it.
What is up with your water? Bro. I've never seen water like that in Minecraft before.
It's got water physics, snow physics, smoke physics. Check this out. What's up?
extraction mode on. Fracturing mode on. Extraction mode on.
Yeah, that got way launched way over here.
Fracturing mode on.
Alright, let me grab a boat real quick.
I'm getting it.
Thank you very much.
Oh, I took damage from when that exploded. A little bit.
You mean the one
Look at
I
this,
know?
car left. We got
Oh
boat
shit, my
news.
character almost died too. Hold on.
Lord. Baby,
Yo,
the brain rot has reached Discord.
Hell yeah.
yes, but where have you been? It's already been there.
Good Lord.
Extraction mode on.
Why is Skibbity Toilet here?
Skibbity toilet.
Oh, that thing.
Pumpkin, do you play Minecraft?
Fracturing mode.
Pumpkin does, yeah, a little bit, but vanilla.
Extraction mode on.
Hey, Pumpkin, look at my screen.
Fracturing mode on.
Oh, yeah, I took two notches of damage from that, and my character was at 17 health. I healed my stuff, though. I'm good.
That was close.
Warning. Power critical. Warning. Power critical.
You take any damage?
On.
No, I was far enough away for that one.
Fracturing mode on.
Dude, I almost flipped my boat. It's fucking crazy.
Extraction mode on.
Ah!
What?
I saw you jump off. Rick.
Fracturing mode on.
I was picking up the straggling pieces of family.
Extraction mode on. Fracturing mode on.
It's kind of cool watching you work on rocks at the same time as I am. You gonna grab all of that? Or you want me to get it?
I got it.
Extraction mode on. Fracturing mode on.
I'll leave that small one to you right there.
Extraction mode on.
Oh, okay.
Fracturing mode on.
Oh, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Just in case. Polaris is bouncing.
Doors up, or are they still out?
It's still out, but it's not touching the ground.
Extraction mode on. Fracturing mode on.
CSCU. What does CSCU mean?
I think it's a smaller version of SCU. It's like a micro SCU or some shit.
Fly.
Warning. Power critical. Extraction mode.
Anything good over there?
Yeah, I'm alright. Not in the red yet, but took some damage.
Fracturing mode on.
I guess some of these aren't actually next to me. Yeah, okay, we're good. I'm about to be full. I'm gonna go,
Fucking gas
Extraction
cat.
mode on.
what are you doing, Joe?
Being alive, I guess. That's about it.
Looks like we're keeping up the momentum. We're not doing too bad. We're almost through this cluster.
Fracturing mode on.
I can take like 0.5 more of the stuff.
Okay.
Warning. Power critical. Warning. Power critical. Extraction mode on. Fracturing mode on.
Alright, I'm full.
Alright, and back to the ship then.
Could be a bunch.
Reef-
Still,
Fueling and gas line.
yeah.
Alright.
Could be a bunch more still sitting on the ground that you can pick up. JJ.
Warning. Power critical. Extraction mode on.
Alright. And I'm still not full. Starting to wonder. Right, yeah, I see them over there.
Fracturing mode on.
Yeah, the backpack looks damaged.
Does?
Yeah.
Fracturing mode on.
Putting the full ones at the other end of the ramp.
Not a bad decision.
Deploy weapon rack. Oh, that's for the hand tool.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of cool.
I know, right? Something about this game.
Right?
These stations have landing pads for
Yeah.
just refueling.
Yeah, but it's underneath. Just take a landing
Underneath.
pad.
Okay.
I'd say take a landing pad.
Safer.
Yeah, if you're an excellent pilot, then by all means, do what you gotta do.
Extraction mode on.
Alright, coming back down with an empty
I think we're
Excuse
clear.
me? tell me I'm full, but I just put an empty box in.
And it probably hasn't recognized, does it?
Yeah, let me come down there and...
Okay.
Mining mode off.
Section's clear. I guess we can go to the next one now. I'll let you.
And you picked up everything? Oh, there's some
yeah.
stragglers. Let me get the stragglers.
If there's stragglers, you can get them. I'm leaving this here with you. Going back to the Cutlass Black.
Yep.
Is there only one?
I guess like.
Yeah, of those paths. I see only one.
Yeah. I'm not sure if they fixed the collision on it, so just try and get in and out.
Okay, yeah, it was not updating the thing on the screen, but it did now.
Alright.
For some reason the Polaris is bouncing a little, but it's fine.
Oh, unstable landing gear.
Well, I am kind of on a weird hill thing.
Been lots of reports of people hacking.
Hacking what?
Oh, on Starcitizen. People have been doing that for a while, though. It's just become more of an issue lately.
Mm-hmm.
What are they hacking specifically?
Speed hacks, invincibility, insta-popping people and shit.
Oh.
Mass exceeded. Alright, I'll have to use the ship's tractor beam for that.
Generally, just people being garbage.
Oh, I have to move your vehicle forward a little.
Alright.
Honestly, the only time I could ever like justify and not hate somebody for using one of those hacks would be like those murder hobo pirates that are always at like the Pyro Gateway. If someone fucking did that to them, it'd be fucking hilarious, and they deserve it.
Yes, they would. I think maybe it's the breeze that's causing the ship to rock.
Maybe.
You trying to get it inside?
I can get inside, it's not an issue.
Have you guys encountered those guys yet? Because they've been there like consistently.
The hackers? No. The Griefer pirates? Yes.
At the Pyro Gateway, they're just like 3 Idrises just there constantly.
No, not Idrises. Smaller stuff.
Nighttime mining, eh?
Well, when I had it, it was before the Idrises existed in-game yet. At least for player-owned.
I remember when everyone was hyped about the Idris, and now it's just it's just another ship in the game.
Been waiting for years to get mine.
Do you have it now? Are you flying it?
I've had like an issue with my computer getting crashed because of like a Starcitizen bug, so I haven't been on it a bit.
Yeah, but you have a new computer now, right?
Yeah, but there's like a bug with like AMD or Vulkan or something which can like crash your entire computer.
Then don't use Vulkan. Use DirectX 12.
I don't know if it's with Vulkan though. It's some sort of bug with the AMD.
Oh, looks like I made the right choice of sticking with NVIDIA then.
Well, I have an NVIDIA card.
Well, then you wouldn't be having that issue. It's not an issue with the GPU, or sorry, the CPU. It's an issue with the GPU.
No, I think it's a CPU thing.
How many cores you got?
I don't know.
I got 16.
Because I have a
I'm not even
NVIDIA
sure how long this is
GPU.
gonna last because I've been seeing a lot of people posting about issues with the motherboards on this computer. So
People have had issues with the motherboard I'm using, but it's worked fine for me. So
Anybody
it's hit
getting
or
a
miss.
yeah? Anybody getting a Nintendo Switch?
Not the new one, no. It's a piece of garbage. It's anti-consumer everything.
I'm a bit.
They've already reported issues of the battery swelling.
There's a lot. There's the other issues with the controllers and the screen itself having really bad issues with warping and shit. You're better off not getting one.
I just don't buy Nintendo products.
I may or may not have an issue.
In Pyro 5 or where are you?
I can't get back on my ship because the fucking elevator stopped working.
You are on
Pyro 5. But my ramp is down far enough so I can get on it. Alright, go ahead, JJ.
Why my crime stat suddenly increased? In Pyro.
You shouldn't have a crime stat at all.
Yeah. I'm starting Quantum and suddenly my crime stat increased.
It must be a hacker doing it.
You get it in?
Yeah, it's in.
Okay.
Like, got hit with a CS, what is it, 1 or 2?
How'd you get a? Where?
For nothing.
In Pyro, Gasline.
You got hit with a crime stat at Gaslight?
Yeah.
For what?
No idea, I jumped out and I got a crime stat.
That's...
Does not make sense.
Don't worry about it, it's a CS1. Just bounce over here. Alright. Searching for other deposits. A CS1 is nothing, man.
No, I don't care about crime stats.
Apparently my ramp is
But still,
working. Or not my ramp, my elevator. Not sure what that's about.
Try it again then.
So it wants me to go through the planner.
Try to go down OM marker then.
Yeah, my thing's stuck open.
So it's still not working? It's stuck open?
Yeah, the elevator is. I'm in the air and flying, and I'm aboard and shit. So fine. Looks like Laika's about to be here.
Yeah, he is. Was showing he was a couple kilometers away. What am I looking at here? Alright, another much larger deposit.
On the way.
Where do you want me to go with the boxes?
You will fly to Kalaf with box.
Well, I'm flying to you, so meet me over at JJ. I'm flying to JJ and I'm gonna land, and then we can bring that box aboard.
You're talking the internal elevators, that's what's causing the problem, right?
The front elevator.
It's down and won't come up.
Yeah. It's ground level and won't come up.
I don't know what to say about that.
I do not know either.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
Some people use Polaris for wrong purpose.
I mean, technically we are, but it's useful this way.
No, we're using it for the right purpose. Polaris is like a micro capital ship.
I mean, it is a capital ship.
The Corvette.
Ah, you came over here in that just to put a smile on my face. I like that.
Nice.
And this is the flattest spot, more or less.
You're far away from me. You should land where Karloff is because the boxes are going there.
Yeah.
Oh God, why are you so far away? Oh my,
Even the Edris is one of the smallest capital ships.
oh my God, that thing is so beautiful.
Those are just the landing lights. That's not even the headlamps on at all. On the Polaris.
What side do you want me to get the
The right
boxes?
side. I'll open the right ramp here in a sec.
Touchdown. I see the extended elevator. So is Leica gonna join us or is just dropping the boxes off?
I can join. Hang around.
We have a rock and 3 geos. Ooh, getting awfully close to you.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's
That's fine.
calculated in.
Just drop, I suppose, drop a box outside and I'll come up and...
Yeah, the landing
Ram
lights
it.
are bright as heck.
Oh yeah, well, the landing lights are fucking good. Give you plenty of light. And the ramp, I love how the ramp's got lights on them like this too. Yeah, I could bring that aboard. Go ahead and drop it right there.
Oh, you got on the pilot suit. Nice.
Still don't think Sig truly understands the kind of garbage people that piracy attracts in games like this.
You talking Star Citizen?
Mm-hmm.
Not all pirates are equal. Alright, so the door is physicalized.
Okay, both boxes are aboard. There's only the two, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
You owe me money.
That's fine. We'll pay you.
Nah, it's fine. Just joking.
You blasting off or what?
No, I don't know what will happen. We'll just hang around, help out.
Sounds good.
I'm okay with anything.
You saying there's oars over here?
Yeah, yeah. Just waiting on you to over by the cutlass. That's where the oars are.
Yeah, let me offload your vehicle.
I already got my money for today, so a few million.
You made $1 million today?
3 million.
Jesus.
I have now 89 of almost 90 million.
Still wanna spare a guy 15 so I can buy a Valkyrie? At least. Wanna be generous?
Maybe I'll think about that.
Thank you, kind sir.
Right. Coming off my ramp with my Geo.
What about him? You gonna? I don't know if he wants to do that.
If he wants to.
Oh.
Like if
I
you want me to
join.
bring a Geo.
I didn't bring a Geo, but I can
I have
put
3.
one in. Okay, then I'll just land and get one in.
Let me bring you one.
Yeah, this is bound to fool me up.
Extraction mode on. Mining mode on. Fracturing mode on.
These are only like 90k at Loreville.
Really not.
Yeah.
I think I bought one.
Okay. You can grab it.
Already did.
What the hell?
Oh, there it is.
Just taking a second.
Warning. Power critical.
Okay, then.
So what are we looking for? Mine.
There's Stamaline that's over by JJ.
JJ took serious damage.
Ooh, what did you do?
Family exploded.
Fair enough. Well, if you want to swap over to Geo, I got tons.
I can take it.
Are you tied to the Polaris's dead?
but I'm alright. If I die, it's fine.
Rec- I recommend you do if that happens.
I'll just send me back to
Power critical.
send me back to Gaslight. So I'm not stuck.
Power critical.
Oh,
Warning. Power
and it might just do that.
Yeah.
extraction mode on.
Didn't.
Fracturing mode on. Extraction mode on. Fracturing mode on.
What? I just touched the rock. Right, I'm being an asshole now. Some of these rocks are really fragile, as I said.
Yeah, no, they were. Some of them are very, very touchy.
You can change the fracture mode again.
Alt,
To
left click. Left alt, left click.
yes. So you don't blow up everything right away.
A lot of unknowns. There's even shit over there. In front of the Polaris. Oh, do you know what? I think I know why. These are from when you fucking exploded that shit. Got it. Come clean it up. Some of that piece is underground. I don't know if I'll ever get that.
No.
Oh yeah, this piece came way over the fuck here.
It's the game's way of saying, hey, if you do that again, you're gonna die.
Fracturing mode on.
What was it? Alt and
Left alt, left click switches between
yeah.
the two.
Extraction mode on.
Probably
Fracturing
the biggest
mode
input
on.
I've ever come across.
Extraction mode on. Fracturing mode on.
There's a piece of Family right here in front of the Polaris. That's funny. That piece launched all the way the fuck over here.
I know.
It's 300 meters away from you guys. What the hell?
you can suck it up with this thing.
Yeah, I am. But it's crazy that it got launched that far.
What button is to suck things up?
It's the other mode, the extraction mode. Same button. There you go.
Okay.
Fracturing mode on.
And then you left click, yeah.
Hey, Bonds.
And I have,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I have replacement boxes aboard the Polaris. So if you're gonna go, if you're full on the Geo, go get more, do that.
What was the button to change fracture mode to low?
You talking about your level? It's alt.
No, there is another mode. Yeah, fracture mode high and fracture mode low.
Not that I'm aware of in this.
Yeah, there is. I used this one before, but I don't remember the buttons.
I'm only aware of the intensity level.
Fracturing mode on.
I think I may leave you guys after this one.
Okay.
Hold up, left alt 4.
Oh,
Oh, the mining module.
Yes.
I don't think I have any on board.
No, it switches to low. Try it out. Left alt 4.
Extraction mode on.
Oh. So what does that do exactly by doing that?
It's less aggressive
Oh.
for smaller things.
Extraction mode on. Fracturing
I'll just suck it up.
Fracturing mode on.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
you guys just break them and I'll take them. Because y'all break them faster than I can.
Extraction mode on.
Holy shit.
Yeah, the server's hiccuping hardcore right now.
Warning. Power critical. Warning. Power critical.
Yep, that's what I thought was gonna happen. Even though I didn't even have it up, I still died.
Me too.
You guys died?
That was horseshit. Yes, the server hiccup is what killed us.
Houston.
I'm on.
Jesus Christ.
So even though I had it on low and it was only at 20% and I wasn't gaining at all. I was actually losing, but apparently it fucking still went up and killed me regardless.
I don't know if it's that or not, but it's losing blood. It's still it's
or
at
intel.
0% blood, but I still have vision.
Yeah. Me too.
You guys are still here?
Yeah, we're still here.
Yeah.
Wait, give me a sec.
Yeah.
Don't do anything, Karloff. I'm coming.
I'm alright.
Yes, back up.
What?
That's so dumb. I don't know. Is this thing alive?
My rock is dead.
Oh no, this thing is completely dead. I need to get out of this.
It only has 2 stripes left.
Yeah, this got 0.
It has been a disaster.
Well,
luckily I can still retrieve the box.
yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to log off for a little bit. You guys gonna be on a little bit later today?
Depends on how much longer you're gonna be around. I'm gonna go run this over and put it in the ship.
Systems activating.
I don't know that we'll be able to sell the cargo at value unless you're still in party and online.
Nah, you can
Since you bought the boxes.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
I think it does matter though. That's the thing. Remember when we did the salvage shit the last time around? Because you owned the boxes instead of me, when I went to sell, I lost all of that money. Because you weren't online.
Really?
Yeah. Instead of selling it for like a few $100K, it only sold for like way less than that. Like it was like 1% of what it should have been.
I think the same thing that would apply with the other things applies here. Once you own the box, once you're in Pyro, those rules don't apply.
Really?
Yep.
Because I wasn't able to sell them in Pyro, that's the thing.
No, these things don't sell in Pyro, man. You sell them in Stanton.
I'm not sure.
I'm telling you.
Well, I guess they'll find out.
Yeah. I'm gonna put this over by the Polaris.
Oh right, I can't even get aboard my ship right now because I was using the vehicle to do it.
I'll help you out with that too.
Because none of this ground is flat enough for this.
Your systems are offline.
I'm a certified big ship flyer.
It did. Someone is causing issues with the server right now.
Alright, I'm good to go again.
Yep. Just careful, because that desync might make you slam into my shit. Put your landing gear down.
Joe.
Yep.
Hop on board.
I'm
Hop on board.
gonna go through your side door. Oh, maybe not. I'll use your ramp, because it's being weird. There you go.
You're in?
I'm in. Yeah. Kind of just hover yourself next to the ramp. I'll be able to just jump onto it. Yeah.
You should take the box with you too.
This box?
Yep.
Maybe that. Oh, I was gonna exit out of the side, but that's fine. I'll exit out of the bag instead.
Yeah, and take the box with you. And I'll just land here and go to sleep. We'll wake back up a little bit later.
Alright, I'm out.
With the box?
Yeah, your ramp is open though, so keep that in mind.
That's fine. These damn landing lights are very bright.
Right?
Yeah, ain't nobody sneaking up on this.
Deck impact warning. Engines offline.
Remember that one guy? I don't know if you were there with us. I think it was myself, Craig, my brother, and a couple other. Well, no, I guess you were. Weren't you there for that when we went down and we were raiding a building that had NPC enemies, and a player came up and killed us, and then we ended up killing him.
Yeah,
He was hiding in the grass.
I remember that. That was crazy.
We did it. We took his armor and everything.
Yes. That was before they did the whole thing with you can't take people's shit anymore.
Yeah.
Alright, Laika. I'll see you.
Yeah.
I'll see you a bit later.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, alright.
You're logging out of your ship
Going.
right there.
I'm going to fill this geo, and you can do with it what you want. Call off.
Yeah. We could basically we'll take the box out of that and throw it in the Polaris. That thing's almost dead, but I have the other geo that I'm in at the moment on the way over.
Yeah. Not landed. I don't care. Alright, guys. I'll catch y'all in a few.
Okay. Well, suddenly I have like only 1/3 of the thing full.
What was it at before?
It was almost full. Now suddenly 1/3.
Weird.
Cannot pick them up.